Hello everyone, Save 85 and welcome back to Sengoku Dynasty. Since we've run out of room in our... well, whatever. We've run out of room in our village and we need Abbott's permission to craft stuff for our village. We're opening the gates. But first, we're going to ask around the villages. And I've run into this beggar dude.
Hi.
Piece for a coin? Of course there's a coin. Thank you, I was afraid you came here just to laugh at me like the others. Why did they laugh at you? You used to be a slave here. I escaped. Everyone talked about it, but I was the only one to follow through with the plan. I wanted to get away from the valley where the roads proved too dangerous. I tried to settle on the villages, but they wouldn't have me. I gave some reasons, but I think they weren't getting Saturdays bad books. Came back, so they'll be laughs at me. You won't let me into the village, but at least someone here remember me and give me food.
Do it.
I gave him meat because I had some leftover meat that I hunted. That I was doing some hunting. Bug.
Yeah!
How come I'm not dodging? It's like the dogs in Yakuza. One of the weapons. Although there are weapons in Yakuza, so whatever. What the heck are you doing? I forgot the button for a moment.
Konnichiwa.
I can't take anyone else into my villages. So at least I free them. Free them. Yeah, when you come across one of the villages. Iwasaki. I hope I'm giving. I can't do Japanese. All right. So thank you for respecting that. Let's learn about this place. Hello there. Slave.
Hi.
Namu? It's something. It's a prayer. Some get to this understanding by meditation. I get there through my misfortune. What misfortune was that? Do not drink when I'm talking. I am a slave. Hard work is my entire life. For a long time I didn't know how to deal with it. And through studying the Nimbutsu, I learned to accept it and take everything in the same stride, whether it's suffering or pleasure, even if I don't get much pleasure. To understand that it is only the Buddha's grace that carries you, the rest is just distractions and illusions. It's hard sometimes, but it's easier than living with futile hopes. Saying the words Namu Amida Butsu is the same. Whether you're a slave or a lord, in Butsu, we are equal.
Do it.
Get some trade going. What is that? Tin, clay, chisel, 250 pieces. After that.
Hi.
Can't talk for too long, got work to do. What work would that be? Digging for iron ore, what else? It's backbreaking, I don't know how I'll be able to do it. Let's move on to something else. Good one. Read my lips. I am a slave. I can't move on. I knew a man who thought he could. He escaped from the wartime and was not safe to travel. He almost got killed. He was looking for work in the other villages, but he only knew how to mine. They had no use for him. Now he's a homeless beggar. And Sarubi, the headman, no longer wants him. We meet him outside the village. Sarubi is the name.
でははい
Yeah, let's talk. Just let me catch my breath. You want a well? And an accident in the mines of older clothes not good for a slave. What happens to older slaves? What do you mean? We go out working until we can't, then we die. What a life it is. I've seen many end like that. Worked here for a long time, since before Israel's rebellion. See, most iron in Japan comes from iron sand. Pure iron ore, like the one we dig up here, is rare and precious. In times of war, everybody wants iron. Worth more than human lives. Perhaps this battle could be different. Beautiful dream, but forgive it, old man. I no longer believe in it.
では
I can relate. What's this question mark here?
はい
Oh, you're the... You really are a newcomer, aren't you? This is Iwasaki. We focus on iron mining here. The whole valley depends on us. Any serious menace, go to Sarubi. He's in charge here. When you go up the hill, you'll find his mansion.
では
Where'd the guy go? Who are you? Mining technician.
こんにちは
You seem busy. Oh, yes, I'm trying to focus. Won't disturb you then. You ever take a little closer look at a water wheel? What? When a water wheel powers a set of trick hammers, it's such a beautiful thing. The wheel removes the wheel raises the hammers. When the hammers fall, they can crush the hardest rock. With power, normally the workers would do that entire quickly. And harness the power of the river, so much stronger than any worker. It's so... Are you a mining technician here? How'd you guess?
ではまた
The village is quite a busy place. Like any mining village, I suppose. The miners and slaves work in the tunnels, the traders deal with what they dig out, and the mercenaries defend us from bandits and such. And the owner, Sarubi? I'm pronouncing it different times each time. I know. He's always seeing everything from his house up above. If you need anything, he's going to give it to you.
ではまた
Just something I can do for you? Good sword is just metal and fire, pieces of precision. Let's see if you have the hands for it. You need iron, blah blah blah. Bronze Nagita. Iron hammer. No.
ではまた
Hey, show me how to get started on mining and blacksmithing. You like a good teacher, but Ongdong is your man. He can talk about mining all day.
ではまたなんだ
So good to see someone from the outside. You're not a fellow outsider? Where did you come from? All the other guards here are locals, but I come from different parts from Ichigo. I just go wherever I can earn some money. Nothing wrong with that, right? We have to leave our homes as well. We're on here and we'll just talk about the rebellion. Remember the battles, worship the heroes. This Indro guy, they'll probably declare him a kami at some point and build him a shrine. It's crazy.
さらばだ
Local ringfire is getting bold, attacking travelers versus lanes. They're not gonna kill bandits. They're far away.
さらばだ
You're the guy to talk to, the foreman.
ご
What
苦
do
労
you do
さ
here? The foreman oversees the workers. You mean the slaves? Then too, working men and working men. If not treated right, their work will suffer. Broken Artani, a farming village. We do not slaves there. It's not unusual in these parts. Perhaps in areas where the pirates are more active, but not here. Iwasaki is an exception. Why did you leave Artani? The following the uprising is that Shimao Dono's men. They joined a unit organized by Sarubi. Good men, all of them, and so I ended up here with my brothers in arms, so to speak. Southern for Soshogi. As you know, the valley still bears its wounds. Let's hope we can heal them together. Perhaps we need outsiders like you for that.
お気をつけて
Rare ores, tin ore.
お気をつけて
It's 2 days. Matter of fact, I have 1 day. Yeah, 1 day. Before I forget, was there supposed to be like a...
こんにちは
Are you hungry? Maybe a bit. Isn't everybody? Iwasaki, they aren't. Not as long as I'm here. Come from a big family. 13 children. We had to do quite a lot of cooking. Now, if you whole village, it's a bit similar. What do you cook? The most delicious porridge. Millet or rice, depending on the season. The all sorts of herbs that make the taste even better. Love our food. Other people have it much worse. That's a Naban. The barbarians from overseas, from the west. What are they eat? I don't know if it's true. But the rumor has it that they eat, it's hard to believe, cows. Can't be true. Let's answer that. Moo.
ではまた。
Moo. Get back up. Stop doing that. Now, that's supposed to be like a thing point here, a checkpoint here for fast travel. I just remembered it, but apparently I think they took it out. There's this thingy here. Here it is. Who are you? Slave.
はい。
Hello, what are you wanting? You're not from around here, are you? No, from beyond the sea. From Joseon. How'd you end up here? Joseon, I worked as a master metalworker for the lord in the city. Got it. Lots of money and prestige. But the heart was sad. My sweetheart I left in the village, you see. I went back to see her. The village was by the sea. Pirates, they took her and me and many others. Some of us sold here, my love sold nearby. Every day I want to go to her, but I'm a slave here. A sad story indeed. Yes, why am I talking too much? What brings you here? I'd like to learn something about mining and working with metal. I'll be a master now, and you my apprentice? How unexpected. First things first, you have to get a pickaxe. Just look for iron ore in the mine and hit as hard as you can.
では。
Do I need a copper pickaxe for that? Or a bronze? Hang on, the map. Let's zoom. Dude, I swear there was supposed to be like a checkpoint here somewhere. Not like a checkpoint, but like a save point where you can fast travel. Now, let's talk with the guy in charge around here.
Hi.
Well, Sada, what do you do for a living? Anyone around here recognize that talking to a slave? Doesn't matter to me if you're a slave. Does to me. It changes who you are. Some can stand it, some go weird, like Kichi. Kichi? She has lots of secrets. I know for a fact she's been sneaking out at night. Never got caught. Always back in the morning. What's the matter with her?
では
You look hungry. My stomach is rumbling. Here, take this. It's still warm. Simple fish meal. When you live under a cruel order, kindness is the only thing left. Cruel? This really is pleasant enough. Does she have a slave here? If that's not cruelty, I don't know what is. My husband Naki used to be a slave himself. Wanted to move somewhere else, but he decided we should stay here. His own freedom has blinded him to the misfortune of the others.
ではまた
This iron? It's iron. Where's the thing? Here it is. Hello?
ご
Are
き
you the
げんよ
headman's daughter? Yes, Sarburobe is my honor. Don't listen to all that people say that, but what do they say? Said he, never mind. My teacher says that Amida Buddha teaches us compassion. Not many girls have their own teachers. Father appreciates education. The teacher is from the Jorinji Temple. When I ask him whether one can own slaves and be compassionate, requires be quiet and down. Yeesh. That took me. That's hard to say. And he says it depends. He says that there are slaves in some temples, and slaves can also reach enlightenment through reciting the Nimbutsu. He looks away. Praying is important. That's easy to say the Nimbutsu when you're free, not a slave. For father's sake, the compassion will win in the end. Also here.
お気をつけて
Just the door. Why do I hear birds? Oh god.
ご苦労様
Please be in the mining business, there's no time to false. You see, I'm speaking to a person of importance. Lottery does not work on me, but I have no false mercy. Either go on. I am a humble refugee like many others. You want to help, huh? I'm starting to like you. I welcome refugees with all my heart, as long as they bring profit. Keep that in mind. For the common good, without my arm, there will be no peasant kingdom. No plows for the farmers, no axes for the woodsmen. I have looked after this village for decades. I saw as a naive young man, official to the Shugo Dono, ruling this valley when the Lord left for Kyoto. I was aiming to please my masters. I have since learned to be more careful about doing other people's bidding. The second Iki came and the people of the valley united against the... What the hell? Shugo Dono understood that some of the rebels' arguments were reasonable. And I still cooperate with the former rebels for the good of the valley. As for the Shibuyama Muchika, the Shugo Dono, good riddance. I came looking to hope to learn something about metallurgy. I expect you probably try to do for the valley, but that doesn't mean I'll share my trade secrets with you. It's my livelihood, and I'm not going to give it away. I don't know, son. I want to cooperate with you for the good of the whole valley. But if you want to be a leader, you have to understand one thing. Man of business has to be cautious. I'm not a worker or a slave. An undaunted fellow who can't stop blabbering about such matters. In the meantime, please share a meal with me. It's always a pleasure to dine with ambitious up-and-comer.
お気をつけて
Well, I learned about the place. There's 1,000 people to talk to. They give, like, lore and stuff, but I got the gist. Oh, the teacher.
こんにちは
They expect a monk in this village. Why? I'm a humble teacher of Samurai Dono's daughters. I was sent here for the Jorinji Temple. I keep changing pronunciation. Quiet girls, both of them. Well, the other one has some strong views. Young people often have strong views. Yes, one of the privileges of youth. The revelation of the Buddha's way conflicts with the idea of slavery. I explain it's not that simple. Even some monasteries have kept slaves, but she is not convinced. She's compassionate, yes, but I fear she sometimes goes too far. If indeed one could go too far in terms of compassion. It's complicated. Very complicated. You think slavery should be allowed in the valley? Every place to have opinions on that matter.
ではまた
What is that noise? I think I'm outside the village now. Those thugs, what are those bandits? I think those are bandits. Yeah, those are bandits. I'm gonna go talk to this guy. No, it's not him. I think that's him.
なんださらばだ
Might be dangerous, but I'll give it a shot. Jesus, that's a blow. Proper knife. Killing people is hungry work. Oh, let me free the prisoner, because I think I saw one in there. I forgot to get the stash of the last bandits I killed.
Konnichiwa. ではまた。
Oh, you're free. And where's it gonna go? Get captured again?
Nanda? さらばだ。
Now, where's some other village I need to go to? I also need to go to the temple, which is all the way over here. Oh god. Alright, let's get trucking. Well, I'll pause the recording and see you there. Let me save really quick. So just loads the save. And I'll see you when I get there. Well, we made it to the Segi village. I think this is the farming village or the hunting village, because there's a difference. Okay, it's the hunting village. Hello there. Hunting trader. Hello, would you like to buy anything? What do you sell? Mostly fur and leather. I know it's not a very clean business, and it would be difficult to live without them. You skin the animals yourself, but you know perfectly well it means spiritual pollution. Of course I don't do it myself. You get merchandise from Curio Martyr, the Impure. They can do that, this sort of thing. By the way, have you met my brother Fujiichi? He's a butcher here. Best bows and arrows in the valley.
ではまた。
Stop doing that. Well, there's a lot of traders here. Housewife.
こんにち
Up
は。
for a drink? What is the name of this village? Welcome to Segi. We live off of the forest here. Chop wood, find whatever food we need in the woods. Sometimes we hunt.
ではまた。
Is your alcohol any good? Honest person deserves an honest answer. Sake is a tad worse than an Aratani, but the company is much better. You see, we're a bit wild, especially when we get drunk. It adds to the local color. There's stories I could tell you. You should hear how Yaya screams at her husband Inoko when he gets home drunk, and the other way around. A great couple they are. The songs of Yomeme sings after a drink or two. And Shoji's a bit luscious sometimes, and it's difficult to impress him. When the outcasts have a drink sometimes, they live by the village, a merry bunch. Abe Naka is a bit quieter, different. You're the one who never considered drinking sute. You know, the one who came here from the rebels. Never trusted the guy. Means he doesn't trust you.
ではまた。
こんにちは。
What do you do for a living? Cut trees with axes or saws. You see the guy, our cool little, we're still alive, we use saws more. It's quicker to cut a tree with a saw, isn't it? That's not it. What the hell's going on over there? With a saw, the saw guy's men cannot hear you that well when you're cutting a tree for yourself. Is it easier for you now that Shooter guy's gone? That was difficult here anyway. My wife died this past year. I'm sorry to hear that. What happened? Harsh winter. Many died. What can a man do? I miss her. Now I'm taking care of a little girl. She needs a mother. Perhaps one day, never mind.
ではまた。
Welcome, traveler. You look like you need a drink. I might get you off one, as long as you can pay. You married? No, and that's none of your business. Well, then you were attacked, Keeler. Everything's your business. I didn't mean to pry. It's just that I'm thinking of marriage myself, and I ask everyone for advice. And then this woodsman Shoshiro, a good man, lost his wife not long ago. You could have heard us saying that. Visit him at night sometimes. It's always great. The village community accepts us. He has a charming little daughter. She likes me. It's just you're not sure yet. Can't help you there. I know.
ではまた。
What is that? Now it's sushi. Fermented fish pickled with rice. As a toy, skewered bite-sized chicken pieces that are seasoned with herbs and grilled over charcoal. Take a look at my merchandise. What do you sell? Wood is my business. With the forest nearby, everyone has something to do with it. You can not only different kinds of wood, but also tools to work it. Always take care when you work with wood, especially when you're building a house. When you build a house, the gods are always near. Oh yes, the kami are close. And the trees themselves are also part of their world. Never forget about sacrificing the kami when you work on a new building. And your business thrive. It's been a bit slow lately, but I hope you're going to change it.
ではまた。
You want me to anything places in the village? First of all, there's a tavern if you feel thirsty. We're in it. And you probably try the flesh over from the fur trader.
ではまた。
Which is interesting. Gray hair. The elder.
ご
Like
きげん
you
よ
visit an old lady. How nice. You don't seem that old. Thank you. I know my age. You've been through so much, you feel twice as old. The uprising? That above all. I lost my dearest younger brother then. I'm sorry to hear that. Then I had to watch his common thoughts claim his legacy. And in the camp after him. Was your brother Injuro? Over to the gallows where he was hanging Shoshiki. Then my nephew, who was like a son to me and looks just like his father, and to join the so-called rebel. We had a run-in with him. Bandits is more like it. The village headman tries to be on good terms with him, and one of them, Shute, even lives here. I don't understand that. You get it now? I'm old and I feel even older.
お気をつけて。こんにちは。
Some sort of honey garage for reducing is always the ones these sorts of ugly things.
ではまた。
Carpenter.
こんにちは。
We're building new villages here in the valley, so I heard. I hope you know how to do it. It's still learning the ins and outs of carpentry. Carpentry is an art. So many ways of drawing two pieces of wood. Sometimes the wood is cut like crab claws, sometimes like a dove's tail. My wife, Miwa, loves the animal joints. The trick is to make the two pieces of wood fit tight by just putting them together. It took me years to learn properly, but now I'm one of the most respected masters in the valley. Wow, I even made elements for the temple roof. Be sure to take a closer look when you visit.
ではまた。
All that wood. Paper bark. The bow maker.
こ
Hello,
んにちは
outsider. I make bows in my livelihood. It'd be difficult to survive in the forest without them. Yes, the months teach us we shouldn't kill animals. And don't teach us how to make peace with a wild boar or how to live without food. So until the world becomes a better place, we'll need our bows. We'll be able to eat. Well, we should meet, at least from time to time. Let's meet Aki, my sister. She trades furs and living here in the village. Probably there's some sort of hunt going on. Shows you the village headman is somewhere have a proper boar hunt. Used to be the pastime reserved for noble lords, riding their noble horses and cheating on their sophisticated wives. But we told our lords to go to hell, and now we go hunting ourselves. Not as elegant as it used to be, but it's bloody fun. You want to partake in this exquisite... Ah, damn, you want to kill yourself some boars? Will I need a spear? Spear. Sengoku, a village famous for bows, just a slip of the tongue, right? Yeah, you will need a bow and some arrows. You also know how to skin an animal for fur. Are you good enough hunter to do that? I should manage. I think not good enough. There's a difference between thinking and doing. Prove yourself. Learn how to skin an animal and bring me one piece of fur. Deer or hair, it doesn't matter.
ではまた。
You have 10 fur. Let me get rid of that marker. I'll move it. Then what is this over here? The temple. I think we have time to hunt. I just need to find a place to hunt. Don't go near those guys. Come on, select it. Thank you. We'll do it on the way to the next village. Gray wolves. Just iron. Things are taking a dip in the shit ocean. Well, that went well. Not saving that poor fucker. And that poor fucker. God damn, what's going on here? See all the bush. Get the arrows back? No. wow, we made it to Antani. Antani. God damn the frames!
Yo! Hup! Flip! Hoof! Hit!
Come on, the frames are fucking me over. I'm dedicated to this now. Oh my god. The point at the ground for this. It shouldn't be surprised. That should have hit.
Hit! Hit!
Okay. Let's finish up the video. Man, I should use the spear, Kevin. Now this is the farming village. Right, it's food for the valley. There's someone. Is that a kid? Farmer.
こんにちは。
Work the fields, right? Got his hands, a bent back, a tired face, I work the fields. Hard work, but I got used to it. Back in the day when I was pregnant with Kusuwaka, it was really difficult. Sometimes I could hardly walk, but I still had to go to the fields. Hi. I was angry then goodbye. But now, has something changed? Well, I have changed for one, but also the valley. The others look up to us, I think. With the war going on, sometimes there's not enough food to go around. So sometimes it's better to be a farmer, easier to survive.
ではまた。
Hi, little girl. Hey, what's up? I want to know. You tell me, little girl. Oh, you little girl, me? I know more about what's going on here than the adults. Kids often know more than grown-ups. Exactly. I think you deserve to learn one of the village secrets. Careful, I'll tell you now, it's really mysterious. I won't tell anyone. On the river by the bridge, there are kappas. Kappas? You know, water children. Green, a bit like frogs, a bit like tortoises. At night, I heard them splashing about and speaking in weird voices. You walk around by yourself at night. Mom and Dad are dead tired of working after working the field, so they sleep. So they don't really know, and I have to keep an eye on things anyway. Kappas love cucumbers. If you give them a cucumber, they'll like you. Otherwise, they can do really nasty things.
Nanda?
I wonder what other guys up to. What other guy? The guard. He can't be trusted. This will Waka Tsuru. She used to be reliable, but now her decisions are strange. With all the danger outside the valley, she actually wants to invite outsiders to live here, like Ukome, the weird woman by the forest. I mean, gods only know who sends them here and why. They might be spies or saboteurs. I'm a refugee and I'm no spy. We should build a watchtower to keep an eye on the likes of you. The enemy might want to surprise us from the hills or the salt monsters of the sea. And we see them anyway, a long distance anyway. Away.
さらばだ。
Healer?
こんに
Good
ち
day.
は
Do you suffer from any ailments? You a healer? Indeed I am. I've humbly followed this path for years, first in the service of the Lord. Then when he ordered me to slaughter his own soldiers, I turned to them. In the palace of a modest village dwelling. So that's quite a step down. Not in the slightest. But you're studying the most sublime Chinese healing arts to cure actual diseases, not excessive wind after another feast. Master the great hero Masai Dosan teaches the modesty in life and virtue in ruling and the basic conditions of health. There were neither modesty nor virtue at the court. One could see my decision was not a question of politics, but a question of health. Now I'm still here at the Lord's court, died of illness. Good riddance, I say.
ではまた
What's the name of this village? A stranger. We're in Atari, stranger. We feed the whole valley. Without our grain, the miners of Yosaki and the forces Segi wouldn't be able to do work. Without sake, they wouldn't be able to celebrate when the working day is over.
ではまた
Can I not do that? What just happened?
こんにちは
Well, I guess I have no choice. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hey, this is Savior85, and guess what? I make my own webcomic. Well, I have artists that help me make a webcomic, but I'm in charge of it, and I would love if you go check it out. It's called Penny's Comics. It's a slice of life comedy, and I think with the art style and the jokes, everyone can enjoy. Go check it out. Link in the description.